Okay, to get ready for the eclipse tomorrow, here's what you can do. This is super simple, and if you allow it to be simple, otherwise it's difficult because of the symbolism. The first thing you need to do is release any barriers you have inside your body, mind, spirit, soul, any expression of self, any dimensional space that may exist in any form to free you from any entanglement so you can step on your new path, which is what this really is symbolic of. All the cleanup we've been doing for the last couple of years and changing of our persona, our perception, our being, our relationships, our work, everything. It's now that you just step into it. And you have to be ready. You have to have the spirit of a child or a child's heart, because spirit doesn't have a preference or a bias. It's the mind does, the earth does, because it has experience and form. So it's giving you an opportunity for rebirth. But to do that, you have to clean up the field. So first, you just set the intention. You can say it internally or externally to release any barriers you may have at any level, any dimensional space. And that's my K. For forgiveness. You're not forgiving anyone at this time. You're just releasing barriers. So I decided to grab my cat because he won't leave me alone. Anyway, so you release those barriers. And then what you do is you start with yourself, because it's easier to start with yourself unless you're easier on others than yourself. Start with others. But start with yourself and release any spaces in which you don't have compassion for self. Spaces in which you need to forgive yourself for choices made, mistakes you've made, creations you've not completed, for inconsistencies of what you judge of self. So deeply forgive yourself at every level, in every space, in a multidimensional reality. You have to do that because you don't even know where you've compartmentalized these different experiences of self. And then after you go through with yourself, you then do this with others. And it doesn't matter who. You can name specific people if you want. You can actively let go of those patterns, but you need to make room. This is a pathway for you walking into that next space. So forgive others so that you can disentangle and walk without limit, without limiting yourself or limiting other people. So actively, and feel this. Each one of these layers, you feel them moving through your body. And you allow that shift. If you find yourself fighting and not able to let go of a pattern, you need to expand your mind literally on the energetic field in order to make room for something different, to shift your perspective. And the way you can do that is imagine that your mind, which it is limitless. It's the container of your perception. And so you see it as it is the universe opening out through the middle and expanding infinitely, just like the universe does. And you can do this knowing that the safety of the container is at any point you can stop your expansion, knowing that your perception is the container. You write your own myth. You create your own reality. This is absolutely true, whether it's scientific or esoteric. Blessings and good luck.